and this is Midday Trading. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas, and today we're going to take a look here at Goldman Sachs. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell, stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, first on the docket here, we got the old crude ski. Okay, now, let's see, we got it all bigged up here, yearly chart. So what do we have here? What is this? Double bottom situation. Okay, we were looking for this 71.67, and we got that plus. So we got 71.46, but you notice that it closed. The closing was 71.94 above that nice 71.67. Now, yesterday, we put in a higher low, so we made a low there of 71.58 versus the 71.46. Okay, so that was the buying opportunity here because we have this double bottom. Now, if you want to learn about charts, about double bottoms, double tops, breakouts, whatever, just go to my playlist. It's all right there along with candlesticks. It's real easy. Just click right on and you can get yourself a nice, good refresher. So anyway, here we have is that double bottom situation. And then today, what do we have? We have a nice higher high, but you notice that it held more than the top of that half that candle of yesterday, and then she rallied right on up. But where did it go? Right here into this 8 SMA. This is why you want to trade the charts, okay? So UCO, very, very good trade. I am still long in it. And here's what I'm doing is I'm watching at crude. I'm watching the 74.67. That is very, very key because right here, excuse me, if you look at the chart right there, the bottom I've been pointing out right here is that 74.60, okay? So that lines up very, very nice here with the 74.67. This is what you're looking for. See how that? Look at that, right across. That's what we're looking for, okay? So that 8-day is going to be very, very critical, 74.67 on a closing basis. Now, if we can get above that, then what we're going to do is we're going to hit this right here at that 75.64. That's your 21 simple moving average. That will be your next resistant level. Now, again, if we can get above that, then what we do is we just hit the candles, okay? So what do you have? You got 76.52 level going here. Okay, we'll look here to the bottom here. You got 76.83. And then what we have is 77.09. But really the key level that you're looking for is going to be this 200-day sitting right at 77.81. Above that, you got 78.72, your 50-day. And then we got the Hondo up here sitting at 79.59. And then your retest at 80.16, which is basically just the top of this candle here. So these blue lines here, these are price channels, and I like putting those in because all they are is tops, okay, and bottoms of candle. Makes it life a little easier because as it rolls up here, if we get through this, then we know what your target is, your big retest at that 80.16 level, okay? But right now, what we're looking at here is going to be this 8 SMA here for today, and if we get above it, we're going to look at that 21-day. Now, say this starts coming off, well, then we just follow the candles, okay? So you're going to support level is going to be that 74.38. Then we'll come here at 74.16, and then we'll look here to the top of this candle here at 73.52, and then we're going to look here at today's low. You're looking at 72.83. We'll look at this low here at that 72.54, and then we just follow the candles down. You got 72.20 level here. We have the this 71.67. We have yesterday's low at 71.58, and then your big target is that 71.46 level here. Okay, so that was what we look for on the downside. But right now, this is looking very, very good because the simple reason is we have that higher high. We have that nice green candle. The problem is going to be what is going to happen here at this 8 SMA here, and if it gets above, what's going to happen at the 21-day. Now, again, this could blow right through this, just like we had here, where you went up to the 21-day, it held for a little while, and then it went up to the 200-day, to 50-day, and then it got crunched by the 100 SMA here. So that's very, very possible that that could happen today, but let's just see how it all shakes out. Now, the rig count will be at 1 o'clock. That's not really what you call a mover, but, it's always got to watch all the information you can. Now, here on RSI here, we do have a positive divergence. If you look at the bottom of this candle here, and we look at a low, then we have a lower low, and then we have a higher low. See the positive divergence? That's the same thing what we had going on here. Now, this one here was a little bit more faint, but we did have a nice run up, and now we have a little bit nicer one. So let's just see if this can run up higher. Now, here it is on your MACD. You can see where your green is curling up and wants to maybe possibly get back above that red. If it is, it'll be like this scenario, and then we have that nice run right on up here, okay? Or like this scenario, where that green goes over the red, and then we have a nice run up here. So today, what you want to do is just watch that 8-day, watch that 21-day on the upside. On the downside, we watch basically, we can look at these candles, but let's look at yesterday's high. You really want to close above that on a closing basis. That's 73.52. That would be very, very key. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have the Neo Natty gas. Now, again, seasonality is going to be coming into play. Now, again, if you look at a seasonality chart, again, you can go on my playlist. Seasonality charts are right there for crude oil, natural gas, the NASDAQ, the whole nine. Okay, or you can, as I say, go to equityclock.com. It's all right there. Punch up anything that you want. Makes life very, very easy. Okay, so seasonality here now is going to be here, but usually it kind of sells off here, end of August, beginning of December. But really about the first week of September is you really want to get in long natural gas all the way to the second week of December. That's what we're looking for. Now, again, the EIA report came out yesterday, and that was pretty bearish. They were expecting a draw of a build of 26 billion cubic feet, and it came in at 35 billion cubic feet. That's a little bit more bigger build than what they're expected. And then last week you had that nice draw of 6 million cubic feet. So it looks like that Thursday, you get a good reaction on the natural gas here now. So that's, always keep that in mind here. Thursday at that 10:30, there's a good reaction here to the natural gas. We have to keep on watching those numbers. Now you can see here where we have this 100 SMA here and where it stopped dead. Look at it. All these times it just stopped it dead in the tracks. It could not get and close above. Yeah, you got a little bit higher, but you couldn't close above, and that's key. Now what you have is a series of lower highs and lower lows. That's never good. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to watch today's low. Okay, so you're looking at 2 flat. Okay, so your next one that's in line here is going to be the top of this candle, which is 1.97. That's your next support level. And then we're going to come over here to this level. You're looking at 1.92 level. And then we're going to come here to your 1.90 level. And then we have 1.88. Now, when you look at this, go back in the charts a little bit. This was that 1.9 level. Now, remember, the contract roll for natural gas is going to start there on Sunday. So this is what we had last time. We had that gap up, remember, on that contract roll. And look how nice that she ran all the way on up here. So always keep that in mind here. Always watch all the information you can. Now, if you look at the futures of natural gas, okay, it looks like it's going to jump up. Now, that doesn't mean that these ETFs are going to jump up. This natural gas will jump up higher, okay? So just always remember that. But this is where we got this 188 because we're coming right off the bottom of that candle at that 190. See how nice that support goes all the way across here. Now, again, if this sell, say you break that 1.88 level and say it just sells right on down, well, then what we do is we just watch the top of these candles here. Your next one's going to be 1.84. Then we're going to have 1.80. And then you have 1.78. We have 1.72. And then we're going to do that gap fill, which is 1.675, okay? But that's only if this 1.88 is lost. Then we can come over here and all your support levels will be right in this area right here, okay? So upside, well, we know we have to go, okay? First of all, we're going to look at yesterday's low. That's sitting at that 2.03. Then you want to look here at this 21-day. That's going to be very, very key. That's at 2.10. Then we have that 8-day up right above that at 2.16. That is going to be your next resistant level. This 21-day is going to be everything because you need to get and close above that. Then we can get above that 8 SMA, and then we can just start following the candles, okay? So you got 2.20. Then we have 2.228, and then we're going to be looking at that 100-day sitting at 2.27. And then there's your price channel at 2.30, which lines up very nice with your 200-day and your 50-day simple moving average. So now your price channels out here are setting pretty good. We have a good range like we do here on the old Crude ski, okay? So what we want to do is just be very, very patient with this. And I'm looking for buying opportunities here. You know, maybe like September here. I mean, I traded daily, long and short. KOLD is a great short, and UNG is a great on the long. But again, I'll be looking for something like more of a longer termer where I'll take a good bite on it on September and to run that into December. Okay, let's take a look here at Goldman Sachs. Okay, this is Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan. Those are my two faves, okay? So you can see here where Goldman came all the way down and you held this 100-day here on a closing basis. Yeah, did it go farther? Yes, it did, but it closed back up, okay? Then that's the key. Then we had left this gap. Well, obviously that gap is filled. ran right on up here, and now we're holding that 8-day and that 21-day. Now you can see the nice spike we had up today, got all the way up to 512.44. So let's look at the upside here first, okay? So right now you're sitting at 504.87. So what we want to do is look at the top of this candle, okay? You're looking at 507.78, okay, which lines up pretty much with that. There's a 509. Okay, that'll be next level, and then we're going to go to today's high at that 512 level, and then your what do we have here? Is you got 514, and then you got 517.26. Okay, that's the big boy. Now again, if you can break through this 517.26 here, then you're going to go. Then you start hitting them numbers. Okay, 525, 530. Then you'd be looking for 550. It's always those round numbers is what you're going to do. But the key is you have to close above that 517.26 to go higher. Now, downside here, you just want to watch that 8-day. That's at 538. That's going to be very, very key. You can see where it came down. Let me see if I can pick that up there for you. Okay, so you can see where the came right on down here to that 8-day, held it. Okay, and so now we're just sitting right above it. So that's going to be very, very key. And then right below that is we have your 21-day at 492.20. Very, very key. If you go below that, then we want to do is we want to look to this 8 SMA at 487.38. Now, here on the weekly chart, look at this. Bottom left, upper right. Beautiful. Look at that 8-day, the 21-day, the 50-day, the 100-day, and 200-day simple moving average. All very, very nice. Okay, so again, when this sold off right here, then look what happened on the weekly chart. It came all the way down, but you held that nice 21-day, okay, on the weekly close. That is very, very positive, okay? The same way is we popped above and held this 100-day on the old close, okay? So it can go below, but it's got closing number that's going to really matter, okay? So again, on the upside here, we follow the candles all the way on up there real nicely. That 507.78, that's going to be next. And then we can come over here. You have your 509 level. And then you obviously want to look at today's high, that 512, and then we can just ratchet right on up that 514. But right there, 517.26, that's your breakout, okay? A close above that, it's blue sky, okay? It's just blue sky. She's definitely going to go higher. Okay, downside, just watch that 8-day, very, very critical. And then watch that 21-day, very, very key. And then if that's lost, we come down to this 8 simple moving average. And then you can come all the way down here to the 50-day. But when you look at this, see how that's why I always like this 8 simple moving average. See how when that price gets above, it just hangs around. When it loses it, where does it go? Right to that 21-day. Then it holds it, okay, right back up again. And then where it came down? Right to that 21-day, all the way and down. This is why you want to keep your charts very, very simple. 8, 21-day, 50, 100-day, 200-day, and price channel. Boom. That's all you need. Okay, RSI here. Well, you're looking like you've got plenty of room here to run to the upside. Very, very nice. And you look at your MACD. Your green is over your red. That's also looking very, very good. Okay, same way with here. Yeah, okay, are you in like a overbought condition? Absolutely. However, it can stay that way. Look at this. Okay, see, it can stay that way. All that means is you got extreme relative strength here on this stock. Okay, same with your MACD. Look at that, bottom left, upper right. Very, very strong. The whole key is what's going to do with the reaction if it gets to that 417.26. Are you going to break above, or is it going to double top and come right on down? Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the open pit close, and we'll look at crude oil and natty gas. Remember, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.